Good evening. I'm just going to sit for a moment because while Countdown's been playing in Streamlabs, I've had the background music for this just playing in my earphones, and it is so goddamn chill. It is lovely, and there's some thunder and lightning, a wee bit of rain noise. I could just sit and listen to this for hours. It is gorgeous. Plus there's the lovely 8-bit style art and stuff. But does this just not sound lovely? Anyway, how are you all? I'm MarkBetaOne, we're in the Cockatiers channel. And tonight we're going to play some Red Strings Club, which does sound a little bit like a roleplay bondage club or something, but I'm fairly certain that that's not what it is. We shall dive in and find out. There's not some kind of cyberpunk-esque story, so that's just me. Love cyberpunk, so we'll figure it out together. Just move this mic in a wee bit closer. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So it looks like some kind of piano bar. Brandy's? I'll call him Brandy, assuming that's him. What took you so long? And the muse casting thing again? Wait, which one's Donovan? Okay, so that's Donovan. Brandy's on the keyboard, Donovan's our barman. There's a man. Donovan. Yeah, I lost my mojo and wanted to make a drink worthy of your refined palate. Jojo is dead and playing Siege? Is playing Siege is okay? Dead how? Is he under the weather or what's up with you? I hope you're okay. You're our brave leader. We need you. Brandy, harvester of sensations, I beg of you bestow upon my friend some drunkenness. Sounds good. I'll have to after you drink it, I know. You know I always hit the spot. I know. Let's see which spot you're hitting tonight, okay. Thinking it looks like bourbon and coke, maybe? So Donovan, I served Brandis a glass of regret. Oh, that's just sad. That's just a little bit sad. Hey, Shammers, how are you doing? That is true, she is not allowed to die. Usually cult leader comes with some sort of undeath clause. So I keep working with Proxima after learning what they did to you. Okay, so Proxima's obviously our baddie. I know I may be a little extreme and a little too volatile, but you gotta understand. I think this person is blindfolded. They're good for the city. There aren't many other hacktivist groups that can play in a level field with the corps and the government. Okay, so Proxima is a hacktivist group. We've been over this work as work, but I don't think I'll ever be alright with them. Okay, so Donovan's been screwed by this hacker group at some point. If the very saviour of mankind broke your knees and poisoned you with an implant rejecting virus, how hard would you find it to sympathise with him? It sounds like he's got good reason to not like this group. Still sorry though. Oh, bar's closed, miss. This person does not look in a good state. How are you doing, Shammers, anyway? You having a good day? You're doing well. You're going to stream tonight, we've had a few extra things come up. We'll probably do it on Tuesday. I know that's sometimes the way, innit? You just best laid plans of mice and men gang after glee. That's not a drunk person, Brandis. It's an android. Oh, I thought it was some implant fangirl. Get up and let's see what we've got here. Oh, he's got like an implant arm or something there as well. Can you see my cursor? Yeah, it looks like it's showing up no PMs. What were you planning on streaming tonight? What can we look forward to on Tuesday? Hello, who are you? Akara 184. 184 ring any bells, don't they? It's an Akara android from Supercontinent Limited. They're put to use internally at Supercontinent. We must say this is the first android capable of making ethical decisions, examining every single factor in play in the life of any subject. Ooh. Shammers, Willow is in two minds. Two minds between what? What were you considering? Minding emotional status, social impact. economic repercussions, legal risks. That's what we information brokers do, amigo. Share the trivial, sell the relevant. We're supposed to be a team. Exactly, I got your back. No too much can compromise you in the safety in the field. You wanted to do the first Spiral, good game. Wasn't sure whether you wanted to do the original using an emulator or the remastered version. Ooh. That or Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I've been thinking about doing that one. I had that from a DS, I was thinking about doing it on that and an emulator. Great games, absolutely brilliant Wii games. What if someone tries to torture the information out of you? They'll kill me since I won't have any leverage. Okay. Human improvement. Should I do this in a robot voice? Human improvement compromised. Okay, that was creepy. Going in. Oh, so he must have like a cyberjack or something. Going to connect your neural drive to this fireworks factory. It's kind of sparking on. You want to know how this Akira? I want to say Akira. The music for the Phoenix Wright games always gets you feeling how I can't remember the music. I'm going to have to dig into that. I'm totally stealing your idea for a stream at some point now. Completely stealing your idea. Blatantly. You can have Spyro. I was never good at Spyro. Okay, but don't be reckless. Okay, I get the feeling this guy's going to die in like the first minute. Hey, but we're a team. It's for your own good. Oh. Oh, so I'm in her head now. What was she? 184? Akara 184? Hello world. Don't remember the music, let me send you a link. I sent that one. Greetings, Akara 184, welcome to the job. Supercontinent Limited Clinic Division H Plus Corps, it's what it should be. The excellent human upgrade craft, a human upgrade crafter. Let me know when you're ready to accept request. Okay, so. Oh, to be in charge of the bot. Can I leave? Okay, so I've got a bunch of different machines. What's this? The official Trash Humanist Wiki. You can study different upgrades and select one to craft at the pottery disc. What's this? This is the pottery disc. With it, you will shape handcrafted limbs and organs for the client. And this, the interface displays data in our client queue. Okay, so am I playing minigames here to create cybernetic implants for somebody? This is the operating theatre. Here you receive our clients and you'll install their necessary upgrades. Are you ready to start getting clients? Yeah, send them in. What have we got? First one coming. Oh, explicit. Are you ready to operate? Check the client's file. No matter what I do, I can't raise my follower count. Please help me. Cosplayer. This is your online social network charisma. That sounds like it could be the one. Wait. Dramatically increases your sex appeal. Is this a thing? You sent me a link via Discord, I will check it out. But can I get that? And it's things for social acceptance. It can make them feel a better person, but that's not really what they're after, is it? The frog, the husk. Increases, that seems to be the one. How do we do this? This is a block of biomatter. You can use the lathe to turn it into a useful upgrade. In the lathe, just click repeatedly. When the lathe gains enough speed, use your right hand to shape the biomatter. Press the buttons on the device to your right to pick a tool to shape. Oh my god, have I got to like pottery build some biomatter here? Right, so rewind, tune into some focus enhancing tracks, and submit it. Click repeatedly to skin the lathe. To skin the lathe? Ugh. Okay, let's this is an interesting interface. on that. Left click repeatedly to spin it. There we go, okay. What's the right tool, do we think? Oh, I didn't mean to do that, okay. Okay, so I've not must spin it quick enough, right. Did I change tool there? I don't think I did. That looks about right. Right, I can take away huge chunks of it here. I'm assuming if it's in green it's close enough, so let's just take away big chunks. Spin it a wee bit more. Okay, make it this wee bit here. There's a big chunk up here that I need. Not bad, there's only one wee bit. I need some of my point on it. This one? Ah, no, I didn't mean to do that. This one? There we go. Good thing there's that undo on there. Right, that looks good, doesn't it? That one's green. We'll take that. Production complete. The Enchantress. For goodness sake. What did I do? Well done. Okay. Well, I don't need that now, but okay. So this is a cosplay person, the next one. I get more investors, so that's going to be a persuasion one. That's decide the right. Ah, okay, so fit it. Are you ready to operate? I guess so. Install the Enchantress. Oh, that's just like poking about inside them. Did they have to be naked? Will that make them happier? That's a good question. Are you ready to operate? Check the client's file. Need to get more investors from several startups. We're looking for some kind of persuasion module. There we go, that seems like that would be the one for this. How many of these is it going to make us do? That could actually do a big chunk of that, not too bad in one go. Where's that pointy one? I want the pointy one. I feel like that'll do this edge better. I'm holding the mouse in and I don't need to, I just need to be gentle with it. Oh no, I've cut a huge swath of the way there. Yeah, okay, so I need to get maybe this one. No, that was good for that. Maybe this one. Yeah, I know I can use this one to get this bit. Probably that'll get me this bit. This is not quite the game I was expecting. But we shall persevere. It will be interesting to see it move. What the outcome of this. That looks all green to me. Production complete. Stick that in them and see if it makes them happy. Install the module. I thought this was going to be like operation. Install the Vizier. She just pokes them open and jams it in there. That's interesting. Persuasion is a great key to seduce the powerful. I hope he'll be okay. So it's going to give me a negative outcome for all of them, isn't it? Check the client's file. I'm so sick of hateful speech. I fear I won't be able to write anymore. I need my inspiration back. What have we got for inspiration? Could be that. But, so, you think that it's wanting me to actually give them stuff that will make them happy, or what they're asking? It's like, I could probably give this guy something just to chill him. Sci-fi version of I have no... Oh, I have no mouse on my screen. Right, I know there's no point and click of that, and I kind of know the plot of it, but it's one that I've never played, and I've always kind of had half an interest to play it. What's a bit grim? Yeah, sounds alright. I don't think that's the right tool maybe for this bit. Yeah, it's an old book in it, I have no mouth. I'm sure it's a famous old book, but I can't remember who it's by. I remember the point click adventure because it's like an evil AI or something. To get into this bit without cutting away too much. This seems to be the thinnest nib that I have. That looks like it will do. It's super messed up but really interesting. Yeah, it's kind of very character into it. That's what it's made me think of. See, so this guy wants to... Sick of hateful speech. I fear I won't be able to write. He needs his inspiration back. So I can block out the hateful speech with this thing, but it doesn't really seem to be... I don't know. Where's that? Let's put that in, see if that helps him. Living is easy with eyes closed. See, so everything I'm doing is getting a kind of some negative feedback. I think I know what this guy needs a thing for. Oh my god, that's going to make me up his sex appeal on. Check client's file. No matter what I do, I can't rise my full workout. Please help me follow up. Wow, my full workout went wild, but the amount of hairs I've gathered is unbelievable. Okay, so I guess now we need to chill them out a wee bit. We're really going to end up living artificial lives. Still want to. He's getting too much hate. I need to make him come ignore the hate. Well, God, well, I could probably do that. Or I could eliminate his need for social acceptance, and that would fix him entirely. I'm going to try that and see what happens. I mean, surely there's no right or wrong answer. That's an interesting mechanic, but you've got to click to spin the wheel. DJ, spin that wheel. Okay. I feel like I'm messing up other bits of this if I use this one. Put that back to there. Get a wee thin one. It's the pointy one, but it'll do, I guess. You need to start at the bottom, maybe? For all of them, start at the bottom and... Let's do this and get it all the way back to full. Right, we'll take... Giving the block back. Start at the bottom. Let's see if that's the best answer. I love the way they call it transhumanist. That is so cyberpunk. I am having to be so careful with my mouse here. I've never wanted a good mouse map more. That looks okay. We'll go with that. So, the temple. Let's give him the temple. See if it actually makes him happier. I know it's not what he actually asked for, but I think the godmother would be what he needs here. The temple will do better for him. You freed them from their dull craving. Well done. Maybe that's what it's trying to get me to do. I managed to get 6 digits to investments, but if I want to keep on stars to survive, I need even more. Keep it rolling. Okay, so we upped his persuasion skill last time. Let's nullify his ambition. Let's give him the frog. We'll see if we can chill all these guys out instead. Right, I'm going to need that one to start with, I think. Right down the bottom here. Scoot in there. I'm having to concentrate on doing this far too much. It shouldn't be this hard. So what a peculiar mechanic for a cyberpunk game, pottery. Ah no, I could have screwed up the end of your screw, it'll do. The frog, let's give him the frog, see if it just chills him out some. Install. We're installing the frog. Nullifies ambition and thirst for power. Free from the blindfold of greed, he may start seeing for the first time in his life. Right, so he wanted rid of hateful speech. Now I found safe space and lost touch reality and can't properly criticise. He needs a different solution. No, I need a thing first, don't I? Transhumanist. I also thought it was trash humanist, which I'm pretty sure is a phrase in Shadowrun. Shut down his social conscience. Let's try that. See if that. Can't imagine that's going to make him a good person, but well, okay. Come on, there we go. I mean, this one. Spin it a wee bit and work our way up. And in. And up. I'm going to say this is definitely not what I was expecting from this game. There we go. There's just a wee bit of purple here. There we are. That's the husk. Let's make him a husk. This is not going to be good for him. Be ready to operate. Install the module. We're giving him the husk. We're basically ruining him, I think, to society. But that's fine. That was an excellent job, Akira184. Thank you, Master. Is it a robot voice? I don't know. Do you think she'd have a robot voice? I doubt it, but thank you, Master. Ready for a new batch of clients. This new patch will have some customers tagged as super confident executives. Just install whatever they ask for. They're in no position to judge your orders. So if they're super confident, give them what they need. Give them what they want, otherwise give them what they need. Yeah, give me another one, let's see. Send it in. Hey, we got a girl this time. Fortune teller. The inhabitants of the city stop believing in the power of their souls. Plead for them a way to open up their minds. Increase sex appeal. Open up their minds. Nullifies ambition. Okay, we'll give her persuasion skill. We'll give her persuasion skill. See what it does for her. Oh! Brandis, holy shit. Ariadne? Who's Ariadne? Ariadne? Ariadne from Proxima? So she infiltrated one of supercontinent's implant clinics. So she reprogrammed this thing to send for help. It was such a crybaby. Kara androids are secret projects built with a certain degree of conscience that allows them to advise us humans on optimal life decisions. Ah, okay, so I was supposed to be using my conscience to give the best answers there, I guess. Proxima managed to get an Akara for themselves. Okay. Please go back to the operating belt so I can help you. Is this person covering themselves in putty or something? Sorry, robot voice. If you don't go back, I can't make you happy. Don't worry, I'm in the process of making myself happy. Why are you doing this? Right, let's see, how much do you know about yourself? I am Akara 184, my purpose is to make humans happy. I can do this all night. That's what you put it, yes. You're the first android capable of making ethical decisions. That should qualify you as sentient, you know? But this is going to turn into the good place, isn't it? All about ethics. People I work with, they think you're wonderful. I agree with them. We believe in your potential, and in our opinion, supercontinent is cheating by limiting your options. I mean, you choose the lesser evil. What are the other options? We're getting right to it. Consider this an experiment for the sake of society, not taking an implant with a very particular set of choices. We've got at least 183 other Akaras to do their dirty work. Let's see how you do in a more revolutionary setting. Will that make you happy? I got a robot in here. Wait. Will that make you happy? More than anything. Also, Proxima hacked into the schedule servers of H-Corps and appointed several supercontinent executives to come after me so you can have fun with your bosses. Okay, so I'm screwing up my bosses, that's the problem here. Yeah, I think Brandis says it. Says it all there. Proxima sent Ariadne to the implant clinic to substitute the regular implants with some disruptive human upgrades. Or should I say downgrades? The schedule saw supercontinent's top brass. Proxima also hacked the overseer system, so if you can feel worry in any form, don't sweat it. What we're doing here is totally under the radar. Can I go back to work? That means we'll gather some intel from the sexual wire, and if you feel you want to talk about something, we're curled up here. Isn't what you're doing illegal? Yes. Well, and happiness don't usually go hand in hand. I have my own set of parameters to measure that. I'm designed to abide by the law while pursuing your happiness. Will your take on it may help you eat better? I've never had the chance to speak with the customer. Oh. Factor humanity into their equations. Have a drink at the Red Strings Club. It's a great bartender who can tell you all about human emotion. Aww. She's naked, but she's got some sort of wee blue screen there. What do you expect from me? You to be the ultimate friend. An imaginary character. Oh, people say dog is humanity's best friend. And I dare say a dog is way less sentient than you, Akara. You have an older model at the HQ and they're an excellent advisor. I know a few of us even fell in love with that older you. Oh. So we'll make you available to the masses. The world needs you. Available to the masses. Yes, free as in freedom. Freedom does not compute. Why do you deem me sentient? It's a turtle in the desert. You're not turning it over. Why not? So advanced it blurs the meaning of the term artificial. We operate at the same levels as us. Doesn't that make us artificial in some way too? My god, this is going deep into some questions here. Sentience is the ability of any entity to have subjective perceptual experiences. How do you know I have that kind of subject? That went a wee bit Arnie there. How do you know? Excel in every area. Excel. Intelligence, we're having a smart conversation. Sapiens, you're fucking specialised in judgment. Self-awareness, you seem pretty interested in knowing more about yourself. Creativity, you craft implants. Intentionality, I'm not sure what that is. Judge happiness, you have to understand its cause and consequences to be what you feel. I'm not sure if I feel. Come with me after we're done here and I'll prove it to you. So that's a save that's going on down here. Oh, there was some, what's this stuff? Menu stuff going up here. Okay, so what's this guy's deal? CFO, I have a crucial merger to negotiate, hit me up with something powerful. So should I mess with them or should I give them... Oh, these are all new. Oh no, wait, these are new. Okay, the punk induces aversion to corporations and rejection to authority. The hippie highly enhances your empathy and magnifies compassion. The grandpa renders user immune to implant effects. Okay, so let's make this guy a hippie. This guy's going to go to his meeting and do everything he can for Mother Earth. No, this one. Nope. We're going in deep. And we need quite a cut in here. Don't know how to get this wee. That's so close in. Oh, there we go. We got it. We've almost, this looks like a cup or something on it. That's us. Okay, so let's turn the corporate guy into a hippie. Let's ruin him. I feel kind of bad about this. Install modules. Hippie. Installed the hippie in Ferguson. Good job, just installed exactly what they demand. I don't think supervision really gets it. To make someone who controls such a substantial part of the city's money become a charitable soul. Christmas is going to be huge this year. With the client's file. CEO, Chief Operating Officer. I'm dealing with strong anxiety due to recent company plans. I need to get a hold of myself. Joanna Seftis. She's got anxiety. Sorry, I need that. Transhumanist. I always thought that was trash. Induces aversion to corporations. Let's amplify her anxiety and make her hate the corporation. I'm definitely going to ruin that woman's life. I feel bad about this one. That woman's life, as she knows it, is about to be over. I definitely feel a little bad about this one. You get limited options on what you can do to them, so... Nobody's perfect, you know. Even if I am in whatever the brand name was, Android. I bet in the middle, come on. There you go. Come on, this is nearly perfect. There we go. That's close to perfect, that'll do. I like the way my Android has got her nails painted. Punk. Sorry love, your life's about to take an interesting turn. Install the punk. This'll be fun. The rebellious surge is not going to do her any good for an emotional crisis. But we can expect some crazy shit in the news soon. Let's try digging into her neural drive. With all due respect, that doesn't really seem ethical. Just what we revolutionists do, we break rules. How can breaking rules lead to a better world? We defined the rules in the first place. That's true. This can't be possible. If you ever get the chance, you should try talking ethics with your creators, not me. Just uncovered the most fucked up scheme a corporation has tried to pull yet. Plan to transform all of us into smelling brainless dolls. Oh. Project goes by the name of Social Psyche Welfare. Okay, so we're putting implants into everything and then we're trying to take over them. 59% we're some kind of upgrade. The plan to expand to 99. Plan to execute this on. Oh, Megs, that rolls. Whoever's in control of that gun, I'm guessing. It's missing unit. Oh, fuck. I'd like to know and feel how Akara got wrecked. She was gunned down with the clinic security systems along with Adrienne. Shame. I like that girl. We do live in tents. You're a revolutionary. Don't tell me you're planning to finish that girl's job. It sounds like there's some sort of hefty plot going on. What a surprise. They're moving into mind control, social psyche welfare, and all manipulate implant wearers. One of those plugins was it would stop implants. I killed Adrienne just for reading it out loud. Joining the revolution, okay? Human improvement compromised. Let's have them patched up. I've got an idea. Cara 184. she's a greeter now. Welcome to the Red Strings Club. And I thought I was a greasy bastard. Easy and genius. Exactly. Now don't blame me for not being able to see the difference. Exactly. I'm a genius. Wily Coyote genius. We've got to infiltrate Supercontinent's offices, hack their operation. First we've got to know if this poses a real threat, what it means, how it'll affect us, sabotage it without having to send you in. That is a threat. Let's be honest, it sounds like a threat. Till they turn you into a brainless doll. Talk with your terrorist friends. Take a couple of days. In the meantime, we'll gather some intel and make sure we avoid what trouble we can. Okay. I wonder if there's multiple endings based on who I investigate. I'll back you up with everything I have. And then if you find this in such a big deal, you call off the operation. Get your hacker friends and that's it. Sounds fair. Thank you, Donovan. Very welcome, Hanson. It's talking to me. A client is approaching the club. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm accessing footage from our recording devices in proximity of the club in real time to better help Donovan. Would you make a great aid? I know who's coming. Well, the consultant engineer who's recently hired Supercontinent to work on some bionics firmware. Somebody do all this. Time is of the essence. Goodbye, genius. I'll keep you posted. Alright, Akara, remember, don't interact with the clients unless it's necessary. I think somebody who works at Supercontinent's not going to be recognising a Akara unit. Welcome to the club, fight when they leave. Yeah, okay, got me. Here we go. Oh, this person looks nice and... Welcome to the Red Strings Club. I am assuming... Well, she's just blown it by saying who she is. I'm assuming she doesn't have a robot voice though. Oh, am I that famous? Damn you, Akara, don't say clients' names. How should I cover this? I told her you were coming. Sorry about that. You made me feel important. Okay, I think we turned that around okay. You start hiring brats to work at the bar, you're getting old. Yeah. My leg isn't getting any better, thought I could use an extra hand. I'll face a life without any upgrades. It sounds like this was a win for this guy. Happy, does that count? I'm loving the tunes in this. No smoking. Oof. Oh. Bit of preambling. Guess why you called me. Ah, okay. Social psyche welfare and mirror neuron algorithm. These seem to be the important things. Alexander's high roll bourbon. Ooh. Deep down vodka. Michael delve deep down to your innermost impulses. So one makes you retrospective? No. Inspective? I can't think of the word. Appealing to the life formula, so that makes you open, kind of compassionate, I guess. That makes you creative, maybe? The right side? No, left side's creative, right side's think. You know what's going on here? Hey, there's me and my buddy. Means you just don't like to waste time, do you? If your boyfriend works with these proxima rascals in the regular, I figured you'd want details. And I thought I was the information broker. Damn it. I kinda want to make some of these drinks now. Is there anything else here that I can click on? Nah, the book's the only thing. What's the info going to cost me? Oh, a trade. You say start with a drink on the house. So, Newman, my muse, are you around? Let's get some info out of this girl. Remember, fill the glass of spirits to tune into the soul discs. Adjust the size of the disc by adding ice to the drink. I filled the notebook with her objectives. Please look at them. I want information out of this girl. 8 volts a year. Stimulate the right side of your brain. Dive deep down to your innermost impulses. I want them to be happy. Bourbon? Supposed to be the bourbon, I guess, but what is each? So that, I'm thinking that's the vodka, that's the absinthe. Vodka, absinthe, tequila. That's gotta be tequila, that's gotta be bourbon, doesn't it? I guess. Please check it out now and again. And one more thing. Before asking her any questions, think about whether she's in the right mood to answer them. This isn't a video game, we can't keep repeating the same dialogue again and again. You change the mood, serve her another drink and we'll take it from there. In this case, sympathy may draw out confessions. Fear may exploit her paranoia, so we want sympathy. We want sympathy. I guess we're looking at absinthe. Fear or sympathy. So I'm going to say absinthe. Or just a tiny bit of absinthe and see what happens to them. Okay, so the thing's moving to the left, pour absinthe. Let's try and line it up with the one at the bottom. Let's try vodka. Yeah, perfect, vodka's moving it down the way. So, it's not great, but it'll do. I was going for that, but we'll take fear. We're going after our paranoia. Really sour. You don't like it? Absinthe and vodka, that would be sour as hell. I've got a bad feeling about all this. Do you mind if we do this quick? Of course, no problem. Your suits have taken order. How do I start? Let's feign worry about Ramsey's personal. Let's ask what she wants from me first. Won't mention my name when you dig into this. Yeah, no worries. Want to know who the CEO of Supercontinent Limited is? Don't know. I know the CFO and the CEO, don't I? Jack B. Gaynor. He's vanished. Ooh. They've changed its strategy as well. The Supercontinent CEO. Right, okay, we can focus on your issues. Never cause you harm in any way. It's true, I wouldn't. Why do you want to know about Supercontinent CEO? He's still on the record as the official CEO, but everyone's changed so much, he can't be in charge. I'm afraid for my life, Donovan. Has it been the first death in the last few months? Fighting for social welfare, but they're still doing that. Something that now they're doing it at any cost. There's been more deaths. No assassinations, but some staff committed suicide allegedly because of distress through fatal accidents. This isn't good, is it? These policies have changed. Death amongst employees has gone up. Numbers are exact. No one's seen Jack Gaynor since they started. What have you been working on lately? Just not paid to investigate my products. I think small talk, relax. Okay, so she's not feeling compassionate just now, she's feeling scared, so let's... Now, the last time we gave her vodka and absinthe and it went down the way, so let's go with these, try and get it where we need it to be. Come on, more. Oh, just about too much. Probably use something else to bring it back a wee bit. That's okay, I know this one's mostly for going up, but anyway. And then I think I put in ice just to shrink it down a bit. Perfect. This should put her in a more compassionate mood. Oh god, you're the fucking best. You best believe it. What would that be? Bourbon and tequila? That would not be a good mix. You should be a world famous bartender. I'm glad you like it. She seems to be in a good mood. Adrian's death. Would you want you could tell me something I don't know? What was she doing there? Right, okay, let's speculate. Something to do with SPW? Social Psyche Welfare, so you know about it? Yes. Well, she wasn't killed over that. Diana's the director of the project. What, because it's in shady, because it's so revolutionary? Tell me more. You ready? I've been working for a long time, designing a system that always keeps the user at their best. It's able to tell feelings of depression, anxiety and rage and keep them in check. Is it going to affect creativity? Depression's a source of inspiration as unhealthy as a myth. To achieve self-realization, to fully embrace creativity, you first have to be at peace. Oh, art is emotion through the filter of conflict. Oh, okay. But new generations, they'll never have felt it. What art is supposed to distill? Okay, so she's on side for this. She's happy about this. Vanity evolved, it's only actual art evolved with. Being humans all about hate and crying, fearing, yeah, and then loving and laughing. think I'll upset if I say that. It's not going to affect individuality at all. You're saying that removing an important part of the mood spectrum isn't going to change our personalities? It will help us access our better selves and enjoy being sad. I wouldn't like to lose my sadness. I've been bartending for a couple of decades now. I've got to witness innumerable forms of sadness. Right now where you're sad, you have a beautiful thing. Movement that draws us all together, keeps us thinking, wishing. This feels like a crime against humanity. Wow. I got her to doubt herself. I think if I do that I'll make her angry. I think I've got everything I can get out of her about that. Just accept that this is the future. The present. Don't let it go into your skin and ruin that fragile. Hey Barb, how are you doing? We're playing some Red Strings Club, which seems to be a very story driven, Cyberpunk-esque. Oh my goodness, those things go for my eyes, something terrible. How are you doing? What you been up to? Having a good weekend? I can't remove that part of my brain process. Barb with the ice cream, thank you very much buddy. How are you doing? I hadn't removed the part of my brain that processes love. I swear I'd fall for you every time. I think you put something in my drinks. Yeah, alcohol. Those artificial feelings of yours. You ought to live more dangerously, Diana. Inspiration plays a big part in being a memorable scientist, it's true. I'm fine, my man. How are you? I am good. I am good. I've been wanting to play this for ages, but it's always kind of been in the back burner. So I thought I'll give it a good wee run through tonight, see how it feels, and then if I like it, I'll keep going with it. Be sure to come back to the club anytime and need some good old mojo. That sounds like she's after something more than mojo. I should believe it now. Thanks for the drinks, the chat, and the info. Call me as soon as you get on the super confident CEO. Okay, so yeah, she wants to know who the CEO is. They remember that. Wonder if the Akara can tell me. Thank you for... She's a robot, sorry. I have to use my robot voice. Hang on. Thank you for coming. See you next time, Diana. Nailed it. Is this a detective type of game? I think so. We're trying to find out different bits of information. Basically, that woman works for a kind of cyberpunk company. People have implants, and her company's going to roll out this thing which will kill all negative emotions, like rage and depression and everything else. Will just stop it. But there's kind of a humanist revolutionary group who are absolutely against it because it is a bit unnatural. I get that they don't like people being sad, but sadness is a thing. Never again say a customer's name. Why not? Because it makes them feel uncomfortable and paranoid. I was taught that repeating somebody's name builds trust and familiarity. If you know them, yeah. The Red Strings Club is a haven of sorts. My clients value their anonymity. If you blab their names right when they come in, they'll think I told you all about them. And you're supposed to be a mere trainee. Leave the name dropping to me. Understood. I'm sorry, Donovan. Sweat it, just keep in mind. It won't happen again, Donovan. Right, focus on her aptitudes instead of her weaknesses. Did I get any interesting insights from your empathic algorithms? So this thing here is like an empathy robot, an empathy android. So I'm hoping that she can tell me something. I don't see any easy way to properly communicate. I'd like to propose a game. Okay. Just about the vast amount of data I've got is impossible, so I've designed a process to let you reach your own conclusions. So we can improve as a team. Sounds like pro HR talk. How do we play? I'm going to ask you a series of questions, 10 to be exact. I'm most interested in your input. When we're finished, I'll let you know how many of we got right. If you score 7 out of 10, I'll grant you a new skill. What? A new skill? Did they use the AI of an RPG villager to build you? Hey, salty white folks, how are you doing? That's a name that I recognise from around D-Live. Derive. How are you? Thank you for joining the cult tonight. We were playing some Red Strings Club for the first time. It's a bit, I don't want to say a bit slow because that makes it sound bad. It's a story-driven game, so we're kind of working our way through it. But I like the idea. There's a big cyberpunk corporation that are basically going to use these implants to try and take away human depression and sadness and stuff. Whereas our wee guy here, Donovan, is arguing that that's a human thing and they should stay. Kind of with him. She's like an AI that's all about empathy and is teaching my guy what she just learned from the contact that's just left. Game without rewards proves to be very dull. Oh sorry, I need to do my robot voice again. And yes, I can grant you something to improve your bartending skills. I don't just give it to you now. And designed to make you happy, a much different thing than grant you every wish, that's true. Sometimes I feel like you're a dumb mannequin, but now I believe the devil could be running through your circuits. Shall I begin? Are they saying you're more twisted than I thought? Is Diana physically attracted to you? Hey Jojo, Odd and Joe with the 2 lemons. I love the noises we have on the alerts. They're just so they fit this perfectly. Is Diana physically attracted to you? I would say yes, but it said something about her not over in love. I'm going to say that yes, she is. I think she is. Yes. Is she 100% loyal to Supercontinent? No. Is she proud of... Oh yes, definitely. Would she be happier without the effects? No, she'd be happier with the effects. Diana know about the mirror neuron algorithm. I'm going to say if it's something to do with the social psyche, then yes. Who's the person that Diana most admires? Well, Tesla never really came in. I could see it being Tesla, but Tesla never came in. She hates the CEO. Me or herself. Regarding your bartending, what spirit does Diana enjoy the most? Oh, what put her in the good mood? It moved to the right and it moved up, didn't it? Which would have been the bourbon and the tequila? I think bourbon. Diana lied during your conversation. I think so. Diana's greatest fear right now. SPW fails. Is social psyche welfare as bad as you thought? It's one I can't feel since it's my opinion. Is it as bad as I thought? No, but it should be optional. Yeah, I think that's the answer. Jojo is so tired. Were you up late last night? Were you pulling another all-nighter or something? You need to get your rest. You need to get more yoga streams on. The yoga stream was beautiful. We need to see more of that. No, but it should be optional. I agree, Donovan. Well, of course I agree, I picked that answer, but okay. Becoming a smiling bastard should be the decision of the implant later. It's a crime no matter how much you look at it. Okay, that was the last question. You're having your yoga teacher training? Ah! Okay, so it's not sleepy tired. Well, it's probably sleepy tired as well, but it's... You've worked your butt off tired. Nightingale, how about a massage? Giving or getting? I'm good for either. I'm down for whatever, you know. How you doing, Gail? You doing good? Did I pass? I get 7 out of 10 right? Hey! You're a sharp man, Donovan. Now I wonder, is that rigged? Did I actually get 7, or does it just tell you got 7 so that you can gain the bartending skill? That sounds a little condescending, but thank you. Well, skip me this, I'm assuming. I'm going to produce a short span memory resetter for you. Synthesize psychoactive drugs. Okay. So she's going to give me a recipe to basically forget that they've been here before. That way you can explore different paths without them noticing. That sounds crazy and a bit immoral. Yeah. You do have breaks but you still get tired. Of course you do. You have 4 hours of practice and 3 hours of theory or 1 of meditation. That's a lot. That's a lot to do. Your 4 hours of practice must be exhausting. You must be super fit. to use it if you don't want to. I'm sure I can find a use for it. How much of this can you produce? Okay, so this... Okay, so I'm guessing I've only got one of these just now. Detect a client approaching the club. Let me check their background. Yes, please. Niyama? We'll go with Niyama. Niyama Kosi, 34 years old. Corporate lawyer at Supercontinent. Picture from nearby location shows she's been shadowing Diana. Uh-oh, this may be troublesome. No kidding. Do you want me to drive her away? No, because I feel I could learn something from her. Diana's afraid the Supercontinent. Is afraid Supercontinent may kill her. I didn't get that. Diana's Chief Op Officer. Wait, I didn't get... Diana's afraid that Supercontinent will kill her. Joanna is the COO, that's fine. Send a fake emergency meeting request to her phone, for example. This android is handy to have. Whereas a practice divided into two groups, like two styles of yoga, but yeah, I got that. So you're going to drink this, take a shower and die in your bed. Aww. You get yourself comfy and get a good rest. It sounds like you have more than earned it. She won't die. It's true, we do need her. We need her more than anything. I need her. I need her. No, let her in. If fate brought her to the restaurant club, there has to be a reason. And we're happily going to exploit that too. True. She can't die, she's I was going to say immortal. Maybe a little immoral. When the restaurant club, absinthe on the rocks. This isn't your usual bar. You tell me how you feel and I'll fix you a matching drink. Okay. Look, asking a series of questions regarding why you're prying into my client's business. How dry, you must be a lawyer. We're here representing Supercontinent's interests. What was Diana Meyer's business here? After serving drinks, most of information brokers. Questions have a price tag in this club. Here's my deal. You ask as many questions as you want, and then I get to ask that many questions myself. Won't be able to disclose any of my client's sensitive information. Fair enough. I know where around empathy and subtlety, you risk looking more information than you might think. Donovan. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Shall we commence business? What was Diana Meyer's business here? She's an old friend. Well, if they check up, then that'll be true. She pays a visit every now and then. With a drink and caught up, that's it. Won't let you either if I can't disclose some clueless business. Except that was the truth, Miss Cossey. Friendship may sound alien in your world, we still keep loving each other at a street level. Kept Diana safe. Next question's about the Proxima organisation. We may in trouble for my client, but I'd like to know exactly what Proxima's got on Supercontinent Limited. Proxima knows about your new CEO. Oh, that could take an interesting twist here. If you know what I mean. Well, I've heard they found some pretty juicy stuff. That can't be possible, so it's true. Can't wait to get my hands on that info, to be honest. If you had to get a hold of that intel, we'll gladly pay a hefty sum if you come to us first. So it's true. Where is Joanna Seftis? They do want that. Chief Operations Officer, so I do know that. She's missing. Well, that's good, I found something out. So what, she asked me 3 questions? Can't be sitting there without a drink. Won't be telling you how I feel or any of that nonsense. Okay, so I can stress her. Oh, I can read her ambition. I've just realised that each of these balls has got an arrow on it, which must be the way it's going, left, right, up and down. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Hey Joe, thank you for the lemon. Do we want Either some remorse, some ambition, or some stress. I think her ambition's going to be the thing that really drives her. Oh, I've got my pill, so I can make her forget if I need to as well. I like this mechanic, this is fun. Try and get it just as close as I can. One more wee dribble. And some ice. Shot a huge glass of pure absinthe. That's going to... Should pretty much tell you anything after this and then pass out. So I got my absinthe on the rocks in the end. Yes, she did. This is the best glass of absinthe I've ever had. It's absinthe. It didn't do anything to it. Feel great. So the feather ambition. 3 questions. Choose a topic. Why didn't the CEO tell me about you? Will everyone be ready for the unveiling as SPW next week? Oh, ask her to tell me more about the legality of it. That seems to be... This is a joint effort with the central government. It's backed by government, okay. And you've signed a contract for the fines print that says the mate. Where I can avoid conflicts with the upgrades. Oh, this is horrible. Hey, Special, how you doing, bud? I'm playing some Red Strings Club where we're kind of unlocking this information about an evil cyber company that's trying to basically implant away people's emotions. It's also poses a threat to the proper function of our clients' upgrades. What? Listen, Donovan, it's quite simple. When you use the hardware developed by a corporation, you also have to comply with their firmware. You have to update your iPad, your PlayStation, and nowadays even your microwave. Right, there's an author called Cory Doctorow who writes all of these, not quite cyberpunk, but kinda a wee bit cyberpunky stuff, kinda neo-futurism. He's also like a rights activist and all sorts of stuff. You should definitely check him out because he's got a book based on this, which is about people who can't use their toasters anymore because it's got the wrong brand of bread in it and they have to hack their toasters and stuff. This is just one step further and it's duly specified in the terms and conditions of the upgrade. I don't know to read that. I have no idea what you guys are saying. Okay. Possibly? I have no idea what that is. When you agree, you state that you've read and understood the terms. You can always decline if you don't like the new firmware and render the implant obsolete. The legality of the matter. It says we're right for trying to argue with a corporate lawyer. Okay, so what else am I trying to find out? Should that not be of late rather than off late? You're going to hack my toaster. Possibly means special. I thought I was special. Hey, that's it, Joe sticking up the Discord. Joe is representing, so if you're looking at the chat just now, we are the Cult of Tears. And we have this awesome little logo. I am special. Oh, I think I love you a little bit. We are the Cult of Tears and we are awesome. We have this Discord which is gaming and streaming and music and art and all sorts of cool people. Just cool people hanging out, chatting, getting involved in all sorts of silly stuff with each other, so please come and check us out. Love you, Papa Mark. Papa makes me feel really, really old, like that's what I would call my granddad. What do we need to find out here? We're trying to find out if Diana Mayers should be afraid, I guess. She wants to know who the new CEO is. I said I'll try and find out. So maybe a bluff. Why didn't the CEO tell me about you? We shall have to be competing for the newly announced King of the Retro Championship belt. Ooh! So yeah, this is some Shammers in chat has just put, he is setting up this awesome, I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything yet, but well, he's mentioned it there. He's setting up this awesome WWE with custom characters all made of all of us as members of the cult. I think we're aiming for a Royal Rumble, and I am going to win it. Yeah, you better believe it, little people. Why didn't the CEO tell me that you would bluff it? Are you talking about her? It's a her? My clientele is more distinguished than you may expect. I'm curious about why I haven't been warned of your visit. Are you acting on your own? Of course not. Radhika. So the new CEO is Radhika someday. You know, since Jack left his position to Radhika with its unusual requests from your company. For example, I definitely won't cross that line. It's not a totally outright, you forget asked about it and let her know you come by. Can you at least tell me what was my company? Let's not push it. Let's not push it. Don't deal with a person, I've only seen her once, but I know she's capable of having somebody killed. Ooh. Hey, so I can see that all you guys can remember the stickers. A whole bunch of these stickers were made by Lonely Tier, who's one of the team's members. So we've got a cult stream team who, there's a whole bunch of us. We all do different things. There's model making, there's retro gaming, indie gaming, tons of Siege. Did that work? I think I misspelled lonely, didn't I? Bugger it, I've misspelled lonely. Lonely Tier is an artist who does all these beautiful 8-bit animations. Like, you can see a whole bunch of them in chat there. He is awesome. Nightingale says I'm going to be sexier there. Okay, I think I maybe missed a wee bit of that conversation, but yeah, I'm sure I will. Hey, there's Odin Joe with the save. Thank you very much, Jojo. Triple threat ladder. MarkBetaOne versus Complete Reboot versus Shammers for the King of the Retro Championship. MarkBetaOne. I expect you all to cheer for me. Mark, save the Shammers, stick out the cult profile. I will do. No, I won't, because I'm not logged in as a cult there. Hang on. I need alt tab. Because I'm chatting with you guys on my other machine up there. My channel. There we go. And add the favourite. There we go. Oh, I think I can hear myself. Yuck. I hate when that happens. There we go. Okay, I know she's capable of that. This is my chance. Looks like Diana was right to be afraid. How should I push? Maybe we should get rid of you after SPW. How'd you go about covering murder? I believe she killed Jack. That's a bit of a punt. I don't know that. That feels like all of these lines of questioning feel too risky. How'd you go about covering murder? We'll ask that one. In fact, what kind of questions that to ask into? You're a lawyer, that's the best one to... Not too far. Last question. Well, I could give her the drink and knock her out. Who's the highest authority on SPW? Or what's the deal with Joanne? What's the deal? Yep, betray my clients for us to tell you more on that. Should I drug her? As a barman, I feel like this is not something I should be asking. We have a client, should I drug her? I'm afraid you've run out of questions. Damn it. We'll spread law through the town. That's good, that's what's changed for a company. The process is usually a trail of casualties. You get a ticket to becoming one of them. Oof. That is A fate's worse than death when up against corporate law. Ooh. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Oh, sorry, robot voice. Thank you for coming. See you next time. Are we going to play the game again? This time? Yeah, okay. 7 out of 10 enters a prize. Is she a psychopath? Is she a psychopath? I think yes. I think her level of ambition maybe pegs her as one. What is her top priority? Find Joanna. Is SPW in jeopardy? We say yes just because you've asked the question. Does she know about the MNA? No. Perceive me as a threat? No. Is she capable? No. Is she capable of covering murder? Definitely. Is she capable of committing murder? Probably. Yeah, she does believe it's a thing, a good thing. You think taking the right to alter their products after sale? Well, that's tough to say. I'm going to say that yes, they do have the right to alter products after sale if you agree to the fact that that's one of the conditions of sale. Like your iPad, Apple will upgrade your iPad. You don't like it? Don't upgrade it or tough. They have the right to more. Yes, but they should be clear about it. Something sold is going to fundamentally change. Those firmware updates are pushed daily on a basis. They're accepting it blindfolded? Yeah, that is part of the problem. I'll grant you that. Accepting something without thought is a sign of trust. Ignorance rather than trust, yeah, definitely. The lack of education amongst its users. Isn't education an individual responsibility? Oh, it depends. If somebody's trying to push something that's powerful, educate. You don't agree with what they're teaching. That question was just food for thought. It was the 10th question. Thank you for elaborating. How did I do? I only get 6 right. Tell me what ones I got wrong. I'm not in the tutorial anymore. Short-term memory reset. That would have been handy though. If I knew I was going to get one here, I would have used the other one. I'll try to think of something different for next time we play. Okay. So who's coming in next? I think I'm going to close for today. Detail 2, Deep Instincts. Productions your brain is drawn for you. You simply can't follow the logistical sequence due to the vast amount of data your brain processes. Yeah, your gut is right. Here because my leg is killing me. What happened to his leg? Is this going to be one of these things that... Oh, what's it? There's a name for the trope where something is mentioned but never elaborated on, like the Vampire by Night, what was it, Seattle by Night vampire game that I was watching. They kept mentioning the Montreal incident but not explaining what it was. It's Colour of Night. Like I'm going to get assassinated during the night. Okay, so this Vega, some sort of digital happy pill, and the mirror neuron algorithm is supposed to spread it even amongst non-implant users. Okay, mirror neuron algorithm. Then I feel like this is one of these social, what is it they call them? Neuralistic behavioural programming. Is that it? Where you can kind of trick people's brains, something like that, I don't know. Somebody put up the Tears 96SM sticker and we have summoned them. How are you doing, Tears? It is good to see you. You're playing some Red Strings Club. My guys, woo! We're playing some Red Strings Club, which seems to be a futuristic plot to eliminate some negative human behaviours without choice. Beats me. Look at Brandis, Vega, whatever this is. One Bing. We're pretty much fucked. Seems that way. I summoned you. Not like Candyman if you're not going to say your name 3 times. Supercontinent's private network's inaccessible from the outside, and their tower isn't the kind of place you walk into. Well, we've got that unit, we've got that android. You left us with a nice farewell present, Adrian. Always loved the hustle. We performed last rites. Adrian has chosen you as one of her digital heirs. A digital heir? I like the sound of that. Tears himself, indeed. The man, the legend. Digital heir? That's an interesting concept. You've got, if you think about it today, people have got so many social media platforms and profiles. I mean, I've got 3 as myself. No, I've got 3 as MarkBetaOne. I've got a pile as myself. I've got a password manager just to remember them all. Maybe somebody kicks a bucket, what happens? I know you can set up Facebook pages in memoriam so that the page hangs around forever, but yeah, a digital heir, that's an interesting concept. Adrian, I'll have your empathy. So they're cyberdecking bits of her personality. Your knowledge, your determination. Knowledge. Hope you don't regret this. Look as corny as you two? No way. Release her into the ocean. Spy warrior. That's her determination. I don't know. That's her knowledge and that's her determination. Oh, I'm on the phone. Okay, so it's a new day. I'm about to home shop. Kara's doing great. So this is a Kara. She's a robot. An android. An android. God. You're racist. She's an android. Did you find anything useful? Sure worked fast. And was this? There's a security breach. We need more time. Oh. I promised that girl would investigate the CEO. I promised her. His current CEO isn't JP Gaynor. Tried to chat about the new CEO and she started talking about someone named Radika. Should start there. And Brandis, be careful, she might be dangerous. I think she killed the old CEO, so it's kind of safe to say she's dangerous. Right, okay, here we go, hang on. Donovan. I'm not doing it again. Someone's approaching the bar. Gotta go take care, bye. Okay, so who we got? Who is it? Oh, this is an unhappy looking chappy. Ghost. I've heard you craft drinks based on emotions. I've also heard you deal with information. Can't be a dealer. Get whatever you wish for. There's only one rule. No weapons, no living beings. That sounds like 2 rules. Don't happen to be thirsty self. I thought we could be great business partners. What do you say? Exotic supplier. Take care of my thirst first. Right, okay, so non-paradise? What the hell is non-paradise? Well, we're going to need to go up. Whoa, don't pour it on the ground. I'm pouring one out for my buddies. Right. The music for this guy is terrifying. We're going to go up the way a fair bit. That looks good. We're going bourbon and absinthe mixed. Does that not just sound the worst? It looks like a regular bartending won't do here. We're going to need this. This is a shaker. Ah, okay. For example, if bourbon moves a soda cup and tequila moves it right, the resulting combination will move diagonally. That leaves extra space to explore new otherwise. Use the shaker, pour whatever you want inside it, then grab it and shake it up and down until they merge. We'll pour that into it. And I needed some more. Don't waste my absinthe. Oh god, I missed the cup. I needed more absinthe in it. The neck of this bottle makes it hard to pour. A 50-50 that maybe? Let's shake it. You do actually have to shake it up and down. Let's try that. Let's try that, because if I get it moving in roughly the right direction, I can probably... Once I get it roughly right, I could retop it with absinthe or bourbon as I need to. Yeah. Okay, so that's just about right. Need some ice. Nice, okay, so we've got a new mechanic. Did he just move that with telepathy? The legends were true, the legend of the bartender. You would sync the emotions with the cocktails. And you mortals. This guy's terrifying. How can I help you? Did you have something in mind for this partnership? Okay, anything, as long as it isn't alive. Oh wait, you do the liquors. Red Secret and Blue Whisper. Red Secret and Blue Whisper, that sounds good. Thanks for the drink. Why is that drink hovering? What's happening with this guy? Look, the music's actually moving away with him as well. That was a bit intense. No. No? Can? I was unable to read the subject. Who is he? Maybe another android that doesn't have emotions or something then? Hey, my man, Tears with the Lemons. I love the music effects we've got on this channel. Weakness here and there draws compassion and sympathy. No one likes to know it all. I see, I'll try to feel more often so you can feel more comfortable. The thing is, she's an android, she doesn't actually speak like that. Yourself. I'm so curious, who is he? I have no idea. My first time meeting him, but I've heard of him. I've all heard the legends, a bizarre smuggler who can get you anything you want in less than 24 hours. We call him Ghost. You never ask for money, the clients always pay. Can't say I'm not. I'm sure you're empathic devices, I've already told you. On the other hand, Ghost is not the only supernatural dealer around. Oh, we've got a client. Marketing director at Supercontinent. Okay. She should be. She's one of the wildest night beasts a Neon has ever witnessed. You're on a club, you're fated to meet her. An interesting look, but okay. Welcome to the Restaurants Club. I love you. Me too, Larissa. It's 5 days since your last visit. Did you actually count the days? Like every bartender in this town. In a hectic week at work, I haven't set foot in a bar in 3 days. And I've heard many of my colleagues have been visiting the Red Strings. Came here as soon as I finished tying up loose ends at the office. I may have to rebrand. This is one of the few real places left in the trip. I love my job. I'm fully stocked on your stuff with the show on. With wee cigars. With purple smoke. I sense you're a bit anxious. Been Cut to chase and tell me what it is I can do for you. I can't hide a thing from you. When was this released? 2018? Yep, 2018, so it's fairly new. If you have Game Pass, I've got Game Pass Ultimate, so it's on PC on Game Pass Ultimate just now. But it's also on Steam and stuff as well, so it should be fairly cheap. It's interesting. Explains where Diana and Niami came here. One day you'll explain how you pull so many strings without leaving counter. Just talent, baby. This club is haunted. I'm a prisoner of the red strings. An interesting plot for something. Captive bartender. What if we're still spouting that mystic crap? Great marketing. Right, so what does she want me to make her? You in the mood to share some intel? I'm absolutely in the mood. So I think we spice things up a little. Here's not getting me. Here's the deal. You can ask me whatever you want, but before each question you have to serve me a drink, and you can't repeat cocktails. Okay. So presumably I've got 4 questions. Finish with loss. Oh, if I use the pill I could probably get 8 questions out of her. Maybe 7 if I've got to use it in the last one maybe. Okay. We want to go down and left. We're going to go for depression first. Almost a full glass's worth to get that. Let me see if I do this. I wonder if this will work. If I do this, then I can get exactly how much I need in the mix. Almost off the bat, I can get the mix right, you see? And I kind of know how much I need to go. Oh, there's a wee bit too much absinthe in that. Let's not put it all in. We'll pour some of it away. Pour away that last wee bit, I guess. If that helps, right. If I then shake this, I've actually got to shake the mouse up and down to do this. That looks mixed. Let's pour this, and I should get almost a perfect down and left. Order up, love. Let's bring her down a wee bit. You just stick to beautiful feelings, Donnie. Sadness isn't ugly, Larissa. I love all the melancholy you hide. Incredibly beautiful at meeting your raw self. You're the only person that's seen me cry since I was a teen. This is awesome. This guy is a smooth talker. I need to wash out this feeling with another drink. She's depressed. Which of these is going to get the best answer? Are you going to convince people to swallow SPW and win? That's what for me, we feel miserable before we do it. We're pretty proud of the work. I get an approximate date at least. Will you be mean to me? Time for another drink. Okay. We're going to go up and left with this one. Where do we need to get it to? Out there looks right, doesn't it? Pour that into the mixer. And then left. It took me far too long to realise that these bottles all had arrows on them. Background music in this is awesome, isn't it? This isn't in I'm playing, this is the background music to the game. Every character seems to have their own background music. Dump that in there. Give it a shake. So the colours mix. And give it a pour. Need dribble more. Thinking that should do it. Maybe touch more. Perfect. Madness. Oof. Pointed towards madness. That's. I think how we identify with our clothes and words. We're not quite us as an identity. Moreover, in the same way we're not our dress, we're not our feet or our belly buttons. We're not any of those particularities, but the sum of them. Wait, here comes the mind blow. The same way my shoes aren't me, other people's aren't me either. I mean, you Donnie clearly aren't me, right? Sent it over the edge. If shoes, dress, toes and lipstick aren't me, but in some way together they are. How can we say that in some way you are me now too? Okay, here are the proper questions. I can get some juicy nonsense out of it. Hey, ready the Joanna situation? You know, transition into a new life? What? I'm an avatar of chaos. She spread the wings of destruction and is calling us fairly close to blast engines of the matriarch. She's attacking the company? All stops till the end is nigh. You ride the wings of spread mayhem upon civilization. Bust out with bartender, thanks. Okay, so that didn't go great. Oh, here we go, next one, Euphoria. We need to get this. No. Get this going to the right. Maybe almost overshot it. And get this going. Oh no, wait, put it in the mixer. Up, we need it going up. Bourbon. One more. Yeah, that looks good, doesn't it? This is going to hit 200 tonight. Fantastic. So Joe is referring to Pizza Cat, who's one of the members of the cult. Fantastic streamer. He's been working towards the 200 for affiliate on DLive since about the same time I joined the cult, and he's if he's going to get there, then that is brilliant. It's going to be great seeing. It's great seeing the progression that he's made. The progression that he's made is phenomenal, and he's a lovely guy as well. He's an absolutely lovely guy. Let's see if I can copy that link. Paste this in here. If any of you guys could give him a wee follow, that would be great. He's certainly earned it. He's put the work in. Not even earned it through work, you know what? He's actually just put too much in. That's okay, we can tip some out, I guess. That looks good. Perfect. Now what was this? Euphoria. We should have her nice and happy now. He hit it! Oh, well done. Well done. You know what? Hang on a second. I'm going to all tap out and go in as cult tears. Where is he? He's on the front page. He's on the front page of DLive. Hang on, I'm going to screenshot the front page. Where's my Discord? What channel's that in general? Sorry, I know I'm doing a stream just now, but that's awesome. That is super awesome. Where is he? Oh, like he's getting some love. That's awesome. I'm really pleased for him. I'm really pleased for her. Good job, that man. Oh, he got given a guinea as well. That's brilliant. I'm going to go check out his replay later on. Brilliant. So many guardians are there, plus a homepage, 40 viewers. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, I just noticed what this lassie's saying. She's excited. This is the best fucking trick I've ever had in my life. She loves me so much, my goddess of fun. Oh, I think this is going to be the best time to ask about the CEO, isn't it? You better have. Wait, what do you mean by new? No, you're just shooting in the dark. Why are you asking me that anyway? You're a little bit ridiculous. Aren't you the fucking best information teller around? I like what I've done to this last time. Who's your favourite patron? You, my goddess of neon. You lovely, sexy, savage queen of the night are my best patron. That's more like it. I like this kid. Because 15 years old. What? She was trained through a secret education plan? Holy crap. You're going to finally ditch Brandis and surrender to my love? So Brandis is actually boyfriend? I feel like I learned a lot there. I want to drug her to get more information. Let's leave her on list. That's so good for Pizza Cat, very chill, very tough one. Oh, I missed it. That looks spot on there, and this has to go in here. There we go, that's that. And what goes down, so to speak. You're so happy for him. Yeah, me too. I've been watching him get there, and it's great that he's got there now. Very happy for him. Happy for everybody in the cult that reaches the stages, you know. Especially your next one. I mean, you must be aiming for VP next. That's your next big step. I feel kind of bad if I drugged this lassie at the same time. Could come in handy. Oh, I'm a bad person. My desk is actually shaking. I'm shaking this cocktail. Right, so down and to the right. Too far, but that's okay because what we can do is drop in the 2 ice that we need, and then just drain a tiny bit out. Perfect. Lust and amnesia. Actually done it, you sensual son of a bitch. Did what? Don't call me, it only makes it worse. Now you've got my old ways, so I had to ask my question already. Also, I can re-ask her questions now. The Joanna situation seems to be the next. Now you're meddling in internal affairs, what's in it for you? She must be really desperate you're leaking stuff like that in a club like this. Maybe you got her leaking, if you know what I mean. First of all, unlike you, I don't think was trying to barely be the insane. Appreciate it if you turned down to have seen it here a bit. But I hope by default that's what you get for getting excited. You seem pretty desperate, would you mind just telling me what's going on? Joanna's gone rogue. Probably should sit me with the whole company telling all this stuff. Wow! That's one way to quit your job. I'm digging the soundtrack. Me too, it's lovely, isn't it? I think you can get the soundtrack separately. It'll be interesting to see if it gets copyright hit when I put it up on YouTube. 24 hours she's been missing, she contacted the college, tried to convince them to join her cause. Oh, a cause, that doesn't sound good. Oh no! I messed with her at the start, didn't I? I gave her the implant that made her go rebellious. Oh no, this is all my fault. Oh, I completely forgot about that. It's like someone brainwashed her and turned her into a delusional saboteur. Oh no. Oh, I'm the bad person in this. I want a kiss. You want a free drink? Oh, I don't want to go with depression again, but we need to get it off the board, don't we? I'm missing the cup completely here. Oh. There you go. That'll do. Perfect. Stick that into the shaker. Oh, and to see if I'd used it in one of the other ones, I could have triggered lust again, that would have been good. And down, we're going down. Bit of vodka. Oof. I'm just pouring stuff everywhere. I'm a terrible bartender. It's dope, that is dope. I love the way it's a different track for each person that comes to visit. It looks deadly. Can't imagine anyone would drink this much and survive. So far I've drugged this lassie and I've fed her 5 different cocktails. Shake it, baby. I think that's what this lassie wants. So we've depressed her again. Okay, so we've seen all of this talk because we gave her the amnesia drug, so we're going back through it. And we'll show this feeling another drink. Right, we've not asked this yet. Market ideas for the Akara androids. Hang myself from Super Confidence Tower wrapped in Christmas lights. Holding a big banner that says Akara is the best. You can be an asshole when you're drunk, said the bartender, serving such a downer drink. Snap out of it and tell me. Cute robots can make people happy but can't tell a joke. Oh, yeah, it's definitely time to get her in your drink. Now, what do we want to end on? We want to end on euphoria, so we'll give her madness. Oh, I've overshot it a wee bit, but that's alright. We'll fix it in the mix. We can fix it in the mix, it's fine. If I overshoot the up arrow a wee bit, then I just need to make it less potent when I pour it for her. Yeah, I'm definitely going to look to see if I can get the soundtrack for this. This is awesome. Do this and then I mix it, shake it, baby. Not an attractive colour, is it? It looks like I'm serving her a big old glass of pee. Oh, how lucky was that? I thought I'd overshot it. So this does send her doolally. Doolally, is that just an English phrase, a Scottish phrase? What an interesting drink. Oh yeah, okay, so this is her talking about how clothes don't define the person. Yeah, we've seen all of this chat before. This state's going to be tricky to deal with. Where should I direct this madness? Let's ask about the CEO again, I guess. Many witches in the past have used mirrors and balls for scrying. Baitmancer. And what do you see? What do you see with ink in it? You're a knower of names. That's a powerful word to speak. The title of the Queen of Pangaea? Is that not the continents before they all broke up. Okay, so definitely 15. Let's end with some happiness, because why not? This woman deserves it. So, bunch of bourbon. Looks about right. And in the mixer. And tequila. Bourbon and tequila, that does not sound like a mix I would ever drink. It doesn't sound like a mix anyone should ever drink. One more wee splash. Yeah, that's better. Poor girl. We've ruined her night, haven't I? I think your main character's gay as well, so even though she wants to hit on you, she's not really getting anywhere. My whole desk is shaking when I'm doing that. Come on, nice and gentle. One more drop. Oh, overdone it. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Just put this out a wee bit. I think that's as close as I'm going to get. Perfect. Let's leave her euphoric. She's certainly earned it. 15-year-old super CEO. Holy fucking yes! You like it? Love you too, my goddess of fun. Aww. So how are you going to convince them to swallow SPW? I knew you were sticking your snout in this. Can't wait. It's about to be released just a couple of weeks. 2 weeks, okay, that is not good. Can't wear implants. I can't wear implants, oh. Should be happy for Brandis. I'm going to save another drink for a kick out of the club. No more drinks. No wonder I've given like 6 drinks. Go to a party. See you soon, Chocoboom. I'm going to start using that phrase. See you soon, Chocoboom. Oh, so we've got the wee quiz to do about her as well then. That must be a save point. Here's our tornado. Marine's on, we're off the charts. Yes, let's take the quiz. Okay. She's physically attracted to me. Yes, she is. First question. What's her greatest passion? I'd say marketing. She seems to love her job. Well, partying does seem to be issue with implants. Yes, because she seems sorry that I couldn't. She'll like Joannis. I'm going to say yes. She didn't seem to be saying bad about her. Does she agree with it? Yes. Who's she most loyal to? Herself. Of all her emotions, what's her predominant state? Lust. What spirit does she enjoy the most? Oh. What pushes it up? Madness and lust. No, lust was down the bottom. Madness and euphoria were both at the top. Euphoria and lust were both at the right. What pushes it right? Should have something pushes it left. Vodka pushes it down. Bourbon pushes it up, so it must be tequila pushes it right. Is she a compassionate person? Yes. She'll be upset. Managed to stop and why? Yes, she's worked hard to make it a success. Yes, because the marketing campaign would be ruined. No, because she's rooting for us. No, she doesn't actually care about it. I think she cares about it. I'd say yes, because she's worked hard to make it a success. Marketing inherently evil. No. Do they strike you as a scholar in marketing ethics? Is marketing inherently evil? Yeah, nothing wrong with it. It's our responsibility to think correctly. Not inherently evil, it can be used for evil like anything. I have trouble separating individual responsibilities from collective ones, don't we all? Can what you call society as a whole think critically? Yes, but that's how you end up with Britain's Got Talent. Society said what marketing because society can't think critically would end up affecting critical thinking. Oh my god, this got deep. People going around in football jerseys, consuming tons of McDonald's and listening to pop music definitely has an effect on me. Still, I don't think marketing should be branded as evil. Problem's not in their message, but in their reaction. You spend all that time you stand and think about the world. Is that what all people do? Yeah. Someone decided to kill me. I access a lot of literature and movies on the subject. You don't have to worry. Love you. Okay. What about the quiz results? That's a 6 out of 10, damn it. I failed again. What did I miss? I located a freelance torturer named Irving and I thought it'd be nice to meet someone like him. No thank you. No thank you. I expected you to something like gratitude. In any case, I'm dying to meet this guy, so about the quiz, no do-overs. You said you love me. Unrelated. There's no emotional blackmail. Ghost is coming. Ghost is here. Put his hands on the stuff. Are you even real? Not exactly. You want to try your new ingredients on me? Ooh. Okay. Well, two of my favourite ingredients are plant stock. Red secret of the gold whisperer. Okay, so that's going to rotate. I got it. So I need this to turn that way a bit. Don't want to pour, does it? That's a bit. No, it's not enough. Okay, so let's. This stuff isn't that rare because I'm really struggling to get it. That seem about right. I can always fine tune it later. Okay, so let's take it and dump it in the shaker. And we're going to make it go a little bit left. Bit this side so I can see. This guy's got a creepy ass theme tune, doesn't he? And a little bit down. I feel I shouldn't really put that outside the shaker. Should have done them both in the shaker maybe. Let's see. Definitely going to ice this drink. Oh, way overdid it. Way overdid it. Let's go to there. It needs to go a wee bit to the right. It'll be an interesting drink. A wee touch to the right and we need some ice. And it has got to come down a wee touch. Missed the cup. Tiny wee touch. This is down a tiny wee touch. How is this not working? straight. I'm just tipping stuff all over the place now. Oh my goodness, I'm making such a pig's ear of this, aren't I? Let's go down a touch. That looks about right, so here's what we'll do is we'll take this, we'll throw it into the mixer. Ah no, I've just screwed up the mix. Made that pig's ear of this completely. Right. Let's take this mix. Pour it in here. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Here's what we're doing. We're starting again. We need to go. We're so far over to get them to move. Make a splash. There we go. Into the mixer. And down the way. Touch me. We're going to go down the way. Maybe just a wee bit too much, so we'll toss some out. About there will do. And for mix. And then we need to rotate it, so how much we're rotating it? About there. That looks about right, doesn't it? So let's put that into the mix. Mix this up. This will be the last one because I am almost done for the evening now. Oh, way overshot that, so let's actually tip some of that out. Now I wonder if I empty this out and I say that I'm going to need this to go right a wee bit. About there and down a wee bit, about here, possibly left a wee bit as well. Chuck 2 ice in. We need it to come left just a tiny wee amount. Right, let's chuck all of this into the mixer. Shake the crap out of it to get it mixed. And then serve them that. Oh! Okay, I'm not doing a very good job with this one. Back. Right, okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That's it for me anyway. Sunday night, so I work in the morning. I've got a hell of a week ahead of me. I do not know what I will be doing. But here's one of the things that I will be doing. When I open tab out here, well, this creepy guy is staring at us. And oh man, I can't host, that's irritating. That's irritating. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find him on here. Because currently I am hosting it, so I am going to go over here and find Pizza Cat. There we go, so I'm hosting Pizza Cat over at my channel. If I go to my channel, I should see him. Annoyingly, we still can't host on the Cocktears channel, which is annoying, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting closer. Well, sees me mixing drinks. I'm making an absolute pig's ear, so I'm making a pig's ear. Yeah. I am going to call it a night, so let me find Pizza Cat. Where is he? See, are we following him? Yes, we are. Everybody go and give Pizza Cat all the love in the world. Because, and I will join you here shortly. Because for me, I am calling it quits for tonight with this creepy ghost guy. Thanks for streaming. Thanks for joining us. This has been an... Oh, something's happened to my phone. It's dropped the connection. My wee man's disappeared. Ah well. Never mind. Never mind. I close this, it should go back to be default person hopefully. And if it doesn't, oh well. Never mind. We love you. Great stream, thank you for tonight. Definitely going to play some more of this. I'm really enjoying it. I'm curious to see where it goes. I get the feeling I've made a lot of screwed up consequences here. Yeah, it's been great having all you guys. I am going to go to the outro. I hope you all have a lovely night, and I will see you all again soon.